Today, I want to talk to you about something important, why it's essential to start working on your goals and dreams the moment you decide to pursue them. You know, it's so easy to say, "I'll do it tomorrow." We convince ourselves that tomorrow will somehow be better, that we'll have more energy, more time, more motivation. We keep repeating this little lie because it makes us feel safe. It gives us permission to wait. But deep down, we know the truth. Tomorrow is just another name for never. Dreams don't disappear in one big moment. They slowly fade away, one "I'll do it later" at a time. We keep waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect day, the perfect feeling to begin. But the truth is, there is no perfect moment. There's only now. And now is fragile. If we don't hold on to it, it slips away quietly, like water through open hands. Let me tell you a story. A simple one. About someone who learned this the hard way. Ali had always carried a quiet dream in his heart. He wanted to learn programming, to build something meaningful, to create a better life for himself. He had the books, the courses, everything he needed to begin. But every night, when the world grew quiet and his room filled with the soft glow of his laptop, he whispered the same words to himself, "I'll start tomorrow." And so tomorrow came. Then the next day. And then another. But nothing really changed, because words alone don't move life forward. One evening, while mindlessly scrolling through his phone, Ali saw a message that made him freeze for a second. An old friend had just gotten a job at a well-known company. It was the same friend who, months earlier, had said exactly what Ali once said, "I want to learn too." But unlike Ali, that friend didn't wait. He started. And now, he was living the dream Ali had only ever talked about. Ali leaned back in his chair, his eyes fixed on the ceiling, a quiet ache growing in his chest. A clear thought rose inside him, dreams that stay trapped in your mind don't grow. They fade. And at that moment, he finally understood that waiting for the perfect time had only been an excuse to avoid the first step. That night, something shifted. Ali didn't make a big plan. He didn't write out goals or promise himself a huge transformation. He simply decided to give his dream 10 quiet minutes. He opened his laptop, pressed play on the first lesson, and wrote his very first line of code. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't even good. But it was real. And that was enough. It wasn't a loud or dramatic moment, but something inside him finally moved. For the first time, he wasn't waiting anymore, he was doing. The next day, he came back to it again. And the day after that. Step by step, little by little, like drops of water carving their way through stone, he kept going. Weeks passed. Then months. And slowly, his small, quiet steps built something much bigger than he'd imagined. 3 months later, Ali completed his first project. 6 months later, he walked into his first job interview, not as someone who just dreamed, but as someone who had finally begun. He wasn't the most talented. He wasn't the fastest. But he was the one who stopped waiting for tomorrow. Opportunities don't wait forever. Some doors open only once. And the future doesn't belong to those who keep saying later. It belongs to those who start, even if the beginning is small, quiet, and uncertain. Starting is never easy. But the pain of regret is always heavier than the weight of effort. So if there's something you've been postponing, take a breath. Don't wait for the perfect day. Don't wait for motivation. Begin now. Because one honest step today can build a tomorrow you've been dreaming of for years. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support helps this channel grow and gives me the energy to create more beautiful stories and better podcasts for you. Thank you for being here.